You know, what's the deal with veal? You know what I mean? Like, really, what's the deal with veal? Like, what, you can't wait, you know, till it's lived a life first? You know, like, no, I like them with innocence. I like when the meat still fucking tastes innocent. What? What's the deal with veal? Oh god. Darn. I don't delete pictures of Yannicka. I'm not the kind of guy who believes in a bunch of hocus pocus. But I think it's bad luck. You know, yeah, I keep even the not so great shots because it's like not so great moments. They happen sometimes, and then things are good again. Yeah. It's one thing to perfectly curate your internet personality, you know, but it's a whole nother thing to optimize your memories. Yeah. As Project Pat would say, you got to take the good with the bad, smile with the sad, love what you got, and remember what you had. You know, messing with the ones who helped me in the times when I was flat broke, didn't have a dime. My family, they was there. My N-words, they was there too. The rest of y'all left me for dead, and so we're through. I mean, I added that last line, but it rhymed.
Somebody got sensational.
Sing your heart out.
Get blood! Feel bad!
Be happy.
You have the right to remain silent.
Shut up!
Anything you say will be used against you. Against you. Against you. Against you.
That's the true reality.
You ever shake hands? You ever shake a weak guy's hand? What's up with that? Hey, even if you're a weak guy, learn to grip. You know? I mean, like, let people know you're not a sloth. The world is so full of weak handshakes, you know. I stopped shaking hands firmly. You know, I didn't go limp style or something like that, but I stopped starting so strong. You know, and then the first time I shook Yannicka's father's hand, he nearly snapped my hand in half. Now in his mind, I'm a fucking weakling. Hey, thanks, world of weaklings. Thanks for rubbing off on me. Isn't every video posted such a roll of the dice? Yeah. And when you're up, right? And when you're down, well, it takes mind power to get through and hold on to that horsehair of luck. You know, I really feel like posting videos is gambling, you know, and less of something you can control the outcome of. You know? And all those videos showing you the tricks, you know, the tricks of success. Those videos are teaching you to count cards. You know, and as far as I know, that's the kind of thing that will get you sleeping with the fish. You know, so try to avoid all the scheming and focus on the dreaming. Right? Avoid the scheming, focus on the dreaming. You know, just roll the dice, baby. Fuck, my voice is so messed up I couldn't say baby right. Just roll the dice, baby. You know, it's like this guy's a different voice every time. You know? Is gambling a sin? I don't know. But never trying, that's definitely a sin. You know? I feel like desperately trying not to sin is also a sin. Yeah. But hey, I'm full of sinful ideas. You know, after all, I'm a sinner. Right? Just letting life flow over you like a dying man on a battlefield. Just because some things annoy you, hey, do what you gotta do. Imagine being a cannibal. You know, I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. Eat a person. You know, I don't like putting parts of people in my mouth. I don't swing that way. You'll never catch me with a finger in my jaw. I don't swing that way. You know, I could only imagine, you know, being at one of those big cannibal inaugurations, you know, where they jump you into a cannibal culture, right? I'd be there in a robe, and the Grand Master Cannibal would be like, we are all here today to induce a new brother into our clan. Brother Buddy, we welcome you. Now open your mouth and receive the unholy host. And look, you might be asking, how'd you even end up in this situation, buddy? It's not the kind of situation, you know, a guy just stumbles into. And I totally get where you're coming from, but it's a don't meet your heroes kind of situation. You know? And anyways, yeah, sure, I'd receive it. All right? You know, I'd receive the unholy host. You know? But when no one was looking, I'd fucking spit it out. You know, and then go get checked for Hep C. Because most likely it's a hobo they're eating. You know what I mean? Oh god darn, I think that was an ear, you know? You know? I don't want to be a cannibal. Look, I don't want to be a cannibal. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I just want to be in the cannibal's good graces when shit hits the fan. Right? When shit hits the fan. I mean, my face kind of looked like a cannibal's face right there, about to just fucking maul an old lady. I know that you know that I know that eating junk food is bad. But also, can a liberal live? Right? You know, my body is a vehicle for my soul and my heart's desire. Don't get me wrong. You know, but I have a confession to make. I don't always fill the tank with premium. Sometimes I eat pizza. And look, the best store-bought frozen pizza in the world can never compare to an ordered pizza, you know, from a pizzeria. You know, one part being the big fucking ovens, you know, and the other part being the smell of cooking cardboard. We love it. You know, we love cooking cardboard, you know, as Westerners, you know what I mean? Eating our Italian food. We love getting in fucking cardboard. And prove me wrong, right? We love cooking cardboard. Sure, it's made in India. Sure. But look, the box is part of what we love. You know, my favorite pizza box is Pizza Hut, you know. I love Pizza Hut's pizza box. Something about that Pizza Hut cardboard, you know. I don't know what they put in it. Slap my knee. It's there in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. I think that's pizza. Anyways, or is that pizza?
I don't know. It's not just a movie. Does that exist?
Probably not in fucking Canada, you know. I was thinking, I will not experience socialism. Yeah? I've decided. No matter what happens, it won't be me, you know? I will be a hobo. You know, when I was a homeless teen at the age of 16, no one came looking for me. You know, that's when I realized, it's all up to me, right? And I've never looked back. You know? And look, this was 20 years ago. I'm still the same. You know, same homeless mentality, right? I'll fucking lay there, and when the time comes, I'll walk 1,000 miles to get a bite to eat. You know, I learned to survive and dance with the devil. You know, nobody took a walk downtown to see if they could find me. Right? Maybe buy me lunch. You know, I had to steal my own fucking lunch every day. People don't change, you know? Don't try to get friendly, you know? Don't try to get friendly with me now. That's my message to anyone who didn't come looking for me then, you know? Hey, it's too late. Hey, I sleep with one eye open, right? Whenever I slam my finger or stub my toe, you know, it hurts. But the pain quickly subsides. Is that the right word? Subsides? Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, I hope that's the right fucking word. I hope this isn't another one of those instances, you know what I mean? Another one of those capitulate instances. So yeah, whenever I slam my finger or hurt myself, the pain quickly subsides, and I notice other folks, you know, reeling in pain for a long period of time, you know, and I wonder, maybe I have nerve damage, you know, or really high metabolism, you know. I'll never know, you know. That's just one of those questions that I'll take to the grave, you know. Maybe it'll even be my last thought, right? Moments before passing over, you know, lying there in my fucking deathbed, like, why does my finger hurt for less time than the average? Then bam, my consciousness vanishes. Like nothing ever happened. And my body is in a heap of browning hamburger meat sizzling on the sterile white hospital bed. I mean, or that's what atheists would have you believe anyways. Real romantic types, these atheists. When I die, my soul will be carried off by little blue birds. Sure, they'll be taking my soul to hell. I was thinking, I don't think being an atheist is cool anymore, or as cool as it used to be. I don't think being an atheist is cool anymore now that diversity has come to town. Because it turns out atheists are just a bunch of annoying white people. Party poopers. That's what the Muslims call them. I feel like now that all these people of faith have been added to the mix, old school negative whites who love diversity and hate their fathers no longer have a pot to piss in. They no longer have a pot to piss in terms of imagine being at a cool party, right? With a bunch of new diverse cool people, and just dropping a statement on Mohammed like people who believe in God are mentally retarded. Hey, that used to work at the all-white Klan, the all-white Klan meeting. But guess what? Progressiveness. But guess what? Progressives who think religious belief is a mental illness, diversity comes with God. Some pink-haired creature. We'll see about that. It's fucking fun here. I feel like the hobo life is coming to me. It's coming. It's upon me. I'm growing this stubble. The room is a little colder. Yeah. See, I don't want to get kicked off YouTube a lot. Yeah. So I'm going to take this bit, and I'm going to put this in when I'm already rich and famous and don't care if they come for me. I'm going to take this now. I'm not censoring or pandering. I'm just taking this one out of the podcast for now. Because I've got other things to say later in the podcast that I kind of think are interesting. And I don't want this to be tied to the things I think are interesting later. So for this moment being, I think I'm going to take this part out. Look, not only do I have anxiety, I also have claustrophobia. Anxiety caused by small spaces. God damn, this is a small coffin, I also have a fear of death, right? And which causes the anxiety, I think. As a guy who's always ready to die, what's the deal with coffins? How about don't put me in a box? After all my hard work, you know what I mean? After hey, fuck you. You know what I mean? How about put me in a room, right? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask after everything I've done? Everything I've done in my life. Is my life not worth a room? Come on. You know, like how I like how, you know, like I like how the natives, I like how the Native Americans do it. You know, they put you up on a little platform. You know, I like that. You know, the forest takes you, right? I'm actually thinking of converting. You know, converting to Native American. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to put me into a fucking box, right? I don't like that. What if I wake up? You know what I mean? I'd rather wake up on the fucking platform. You know what I mean? I'd rather wake up on the platform than in the box. And speaking of Native Americans, I would like to believe spirits guide me, you know? But I'd also like to not be schizophrenic. You know, maybe spirits are just memories, right? And the spirit, it's gonna be me. So I was watching this newish movie, Transformers, last night. You know, and it was cool, but kind of too much going on for me to follow. Yeah, and then bam, right? There's fucking Hannibal Lecter, you know, in a white fedora saying, "Cybertron is coming." You know? The crossover you never saw coming. You know, Hannibal in a fucking Transformers movie. Slap my knee. That's taking it to the limit. When I was a kid, everything was about taking it to the limit. You know what I mean? That was like written on everything. It would be like, take it to the limit on all the shirts, or the number 22. I don't know what that was about, honestly, but that's what it was. I feel like I do that every time.
You do at least once.
I know. I feel like I stop recording at least once. And do we miss that whole bit with the water? Oh, God darn. This is what happens. Everything gets deleted next. Next thing Donnie Darko happens and a fucking plane lands on the house.
And we didn't record it.
I need to just get a video camera that can just keep recording. You know what I mean? So, new movies are too fast, too furious for me. You know? Moby Dick with Gregory Peck. Now that's a flick. You know? The Great Escape. Steve McQueen. I'm watching it tonight. Jeremiah Johnston, Robert Redford. That's cinema. You know? Those movies are amazing and theatrical. You know? Everything now is realistic. Who wants that? You know? You have a painting of a little country house on your wall, not a photo. You know? All these new movies are lacking grain and grit. Death Wish is my philosophy. You know? And I want to star. I want to star in the new Death Wish. You know, Death Wish Canada. But in Death Wish Canada, rather than going around town blowing suckers away with a giant revolver, you know, I'll be going around just cross-checking people in the face with a hockey stick. You know, and rather than street criminals, I'll be cross-checking regular people. Because in Canada, regular people are the criminals, you know, and criminals are victims of capitalism. You know, that's what they say anyways. The criminals. And by criminals, I mean victims of capitalism. Yeah. Who is Brett Cooper? She's a young lady, you know, who speaks real fast. I think she's a good influence, you know. And I predict one day she will be president. You heard it here first. And what is the Daily Wire? I don't know. I've never heard of it, honestly, myself. TikTok, right? Seeing as we're on the subject of young people, TikTok is wild. You know, I get lots of views, but it all feels so empty. You know, and also like 90% of my followers, you know, are ladies with OnlyFans and one blurry picture. You know, it's a very ghostly environment, right? It feels like you're in one of those karaoke rooms. Have you ever been in one of those before? One of those karaoke rooms?
No.
You know, you go to this Oriental American establishment, and they procure you a room about the size of this one, and it has a screen, and there's benches on the side and tables in the middle, and you and your friends go in there, and for a fee, you sing old Eagles songs and Katy Perry and things of that nature, right? So that's kind of what TikTok feels like. It kind of feels like one of those karaoke rooms. On the other side of the wall isn't another karaoke room. You know, it's a fucking casting couch. You know, it is what it is, right? But it's just an odd place. You know, I get messages from what looks like attractive ladies, you know, saying things like, "Hi, handsome, we should get to know each other." Because that's what attractive ladies always send you in the mail, right? Just And look, if Andrew Tate has taught us anything, that's not an attractive lady. On the other, oh my fuck, what did I write here? That's not an attractive lady on the other end. It's a human trafficker. You know, a big bald guy with crazy neck tattoos. You know, like picture the most hardcore serial killer. You know, like Mike Myers without a mask. You know, and that's who's messaging me. Hello, I see we have a lot in common. I'm getting love letters from Necro. I mean, some of the people that use TikTok might not know who Necro is, but it's this rapper from when I was a boy that looked like a fucking human trafficker. Fuck, this one we really are burning through, and I think this one might be actually half an hour. Because I took out that one bit that I might have been able to riff on a little bit, but like I was saying, I don't want to, there's some things you gotta wait till you have enough money to not need for anything to matter, you know what I mean? Like, I could say all kinds of different things to get attention. You know, just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's what Mother Goose always says. I like to keep a spare room, in case someone, I know is down and out. And what I do to help them recoup, and get on with their life is I make sure their stay is uncomfortable. I furnish the room with an ultra firm mattress, and abstract paintings. Just Dali coming at you. Oh, God darn. And also there's this light that automatically turns on every 45 minutes. It's a subtle way of saying, I love you. I don't like you. I mean, who likes people? Like, what are we in fucking, grade 2? I like you. Imagine liking a human being. I only like fucking innocent beings, not human beings, you know what I mean? The fucking ego's in the name, you. It's all about you, isn't it? Goddamn human beings. Can't just be a fucking being, you know what I mean? Has to be a you, me, being. Imagine getting eaten by a giant fucking snake. There you are, in the Amazon, just minding your own business. Then wham! Notice how I changed it to wham from bam? Then wham! A giant anaconda takes hold. And fucking swallows you whole slowly over 6 fucking hours. And you don't even try to escape, because you've been paralyzed from being bitten by a spider. They definitely work together, Snakes and spiders. I feel like they're cut from the same rug, Maybe rats too, maybe snakes, spiders, and rats. I feel like they're all cut from the same fucking rug, Anyways, around the time the venom wears off, right, you're swallowed, and like a slow motion shit in reverse. And then there you are, in the belly of a snake, thinking, oh, God darn, I should have vacationed in Amsterdam. What is Amsterdam? A place where you can smoke strong hash? Or visit a lady who lives in a cage? Come for the hash, stay for the lady behind the plate glass. That's what they say in Amsterdam. You know what I mean? That's what's written on their fucking. That's what's written on their fucking. What are those things called in the back of the car with the fucking numbers?
The license plate.
That's what's written on their license plate. Come for the hash, stay for the ladies behind the plate glass. You know what I mean? Amsterdam, a land of opportunity. You know what I mean? A land of opportunity for fucking human traffickers. So there I was, watching Liam Neeson's daughter suck a fella off. When I got to thinking, is Amsterdam hell? It's a hell of a good time, As a sailor on shrooms, these fishnets have legs in them. Look, all the hash in the world can't make it okay. All the hash in the world can't make me okay with sex slavery. Okay? As a human being, don't you just hate trafficking? In 5, 4, 3, 2. Thanks for tuning in. What is white chocolate?
You have the right to remain silent.
Shut up!
Anything you say will be used against you. Against you. Against you. Against you.
That's the true reality.
A big chunk of fucking vanilla or something? A big chunk of vanilla? You gotta say it like that, you know? A big chunk of fucking vanilla? Fucking vanillers? That's what they call us, you know what I mean? Goddamn fish belly vanillers? Vanillers. Oh god, darn, my voice is gone. I feel like I'd go for some things. Sometimes I'd be like fuck.
Oh god, darn, the theme was human trafficking.
Fuck.
So, the internet wants to hear your thoughts on some new things that just came out.
You want to hear my thoughts?
We want to hear your thoughts.
All right, I'll stick it to them.
So, coming out in the movies, we've got The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. What did you think of that?
Well, I hope she wears fucking makeup in the movie, you know what I mean? Because I see what she's trying to do, but I feel like that would only work if she hadn't already took a tuna can opener to her fucking face over the years, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you go, girl, don't wear mascara, but at the same time, wear mascara. Like, I'm going straight to feminist hell for that one. That's why I've got the shades on. Because I'm not so nice now. The guy who reviews things is not so nice. You know why? Because what kind of a guy fucking, like, talks about something someone else does? Someone who's not so nice. And who, you know, what is the apparel of not so nice people? Shades.
Alright, also in theater we have Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg, where I think he plays a psychopath.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was alright. It was just like Mark Wahlberg just being like, blessed! You know what I mean? The whole time. And I was for it. That one gets 10 stars.
10 stars. And lastly on the movies, we have a TV movie, a self-described TV movie. Star Trek Section 31 with Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh! I love that girl. She is my new favorite girl in Hollywood. And yeah, I actually saw her in that one thing. What was it called? Oh, The Michelle Yeoh Show. That was my favorite thing I actually ever saw. So yeah, Star Trek sounds like a fucking blast, especially now that my girl Michelle Yeoh is on the scene.
Alright, and now let's look at music. We got some surprising releases.
Okay.
This week we had the album Look Up by Ringo Starr.
Ringo who?
I don't know.
Oh, Ringo Starr! Yeah, Ringo Starr. That was the guy from fucking the Rolling Stones. Is he alive? Is Ringo Starr really still with us? Is it Ringo Starr, you know what I mean? Or is it Ringo Starr's fucking hologram, you know what I mean? Oh fuck, I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that on purpose. Ringo Starr's hologram powered by fucking AI, you know what I mean?
Powered by OpenAI. Speaking of is he dead or alive?
Yes.
We got a posthumous album, Mac Miller's Balloonerism.
Is that AI too?
I don't know.
Or is it one he was planning to put out before fucking Ariana Grande had him fucking whacked? You know, because, I mean, I found Mac Miller when he first started, when he was getting like 10,000 views a video, and I was like, this cracker sure knows how to jive. That's what I thought when I saw him. I said, this is a jiving cracker. You know what I mean? I said, this cracker can dance, this cracker can prance, and this cracker can sing a ditty. You know what I mean? And then I thought, oh god darn, this guy's great. You know, I'd watch his music videos. He had one where it changed from black to white in the music video, and I was like, honky doodle dandy. You got style, fellow. You know, as a fellow fucking Ivory Coast individual, you know, as an Ivory individual like me, I thought, oh god darn, this guy's going places. And then that fucking weird little lady fucking killed him in a ritual. So I don't know. I'd be interested to find out if somehow she benefited from the album coming out, and then I wouldn't be inclined to partake in fucking listening to it. You know, who's benefiting? Who's benefiting from this album coming out? You know what I mean? Are the fans? It's just like the first line of the video is like it's like, don't forget. Oh, they almost got me there. I was actually just thinking in my own head, and I almost said something that would get me striked. They almost got me. Next.
That's the title of the video. They almost got me. All right, now we have something very fun.
All right. You know I like to have a good time.
Are you ready for a girl's old good time? Do you remember The Hills? Heidi Montag.
The Hills Have Eyes? Is that the one with all the fucking kissing and hugging?
Actually, The Hills is a lot of kissing and hugging.
Oh god darn, then I do remember this one.
But she has an album called Superficial 2.
Okay. And what you're asking me what I think of it after I listened to it?
What did you think about the whole album?
Well, it was groovy. You know what I mean? Because as a friend of the Hills, you know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy that just he loves things about himself. You know, that's the kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy who loves things about himself. As a guy from the Hills, so you know the Hills. That's where I'm from. I'm from the Gatineau Hills. I'm a hillbilly. You know what I mean? I like fucking Lord of the Rings, The Hobbits. I'm an Underhill. You know what I mean? So
Oh my God.
I love Hills, and I always loved that show because I would like when they would kiss each other on the lips sincerely. You know what I mean? That was my favorite part of that show, to be honest. So that album, I think, well, look, it should have came out closer to the summer, right? Because then it could have been more of a summer hit, because there's no winter hits, you know what I mean? There's just someone listening to it while just rocking themselves to death in the freezing cold. Hey, don't put music out in the winter, you know what I mean? Put out reels of a video of a fireplace. The winter is for the fireplace channel, you know? Not for fucking groovy fucking pop music.
There is no winter hits.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
And there shouldn't be.
All right, up next we have Wham! Lil Baby's new album.
Lil Baby. Is that Little Baby or Da Baby?
That's Lil Baby, apparently.
Who came first? The Little Baby or Da Baby? That's my question. So this is Little Baby's new album, Wham! I said Wham earlier in the episode, remember that?
You did, I know.
So it's obviously a hit, right? I predicted it. You know what I mean? I'm basically Nostradamus on this fucking track, right? The Little Baby is the true baby. That's all I can say. Oh god, darn, these reviews are out of control.
Absolutely. Alright. Now let's throw in a little random one. Someone some people might not know. I don't even know this lady. Her name is Anna B. Savage. And her album is called You and I Are Earth.
You don't know Anna B. Savage? Like, where have you been? Do you live under a rock or something? Anna B. Savage. She's the new fucking she's the new Joni Mitchell. You know what I mean? Anna B. Savage is the new Joni Mitchell of people born in 2000s generation. You know what I mean? Anna B. Savage. You know what I mean? When you listen to that, you think, how could I go wrong? That's what I was thinking while listening to the album. I was like, God darn, Anna B. Savage, how could I go wrong? You know, I go, oh, this is Savage. It's wonderful. There's wonderful melodies, beats, and contouring. You know what I mean? You might say the music has contour.
That's rough.
And that's the true reality. Even though we're putting this clip in the middle, and that's the end. What? Huh? What? Do you even know me anymore? Do you know me just because I have this voice? You have to come over here. It's the end of the movie. Because at the end of the movie, you come over and then they see you for like a split second. Oh God! We almost tore down the fucking house.